Tomar.
Yes.
You know when people get those stretchy hoops in their ears?
You
Plugs?
mean like the gauges?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that.
Would you...
No.
Would you take $1 million to do that to your ball sack?
Oh, no. No, I actually wouldn't.
$1 million?
Really,
That's
I wouldn't.
basically, would you cut your ball sack off for $1 million?
Well, no, you would just have a hole going through your ball sack, and this thing would kind of hold it together. Okay,
No,
Tomer,
I hate that.
$10 million.
No.
Wait, so
What?
you're
You can fix it with like a few thousand.
That's like cheating, though. The whole point is that I've committed to that, right?
That's your making you do it.
no.
No.
You're basically yelling at him for not trying to weasel out of the hypothetical.
Yeah,
I'm not,
come on now.
I'm saying that you have to have it done. You know what? You're right. Never mind.
Look, it sounds extremely painful and uncomfortable, and like, just the very thought makes me like sick to my stomach.
Okay. Instead of one in the center, how about you have 2 gauges on each nut, and the ball is hanging exposed out of each one?
That's even worse.
But now you get $100 million.
You can become a titan of industry
I could
with
do
that.
a lot for a lot of people with $100 million. I'd consider that.
Wow.
For that many figures, I'd
You're a
consider.
hero. You do that for me?
I'm not saying I'd give you all the money.
I think he was talking. You were talking more like world hunger, right?
I mean, and you know, and I probably still would want to start some kind of media company too.
That'd be cool.
But yeah, I'd open like a
Tomar Media Corp?
a Jaxie and Tomar Foundation.
The Tomar Foundation?
Yeah,
The Tomar slash
like
Clinton
a Bill,
Foundation?
like the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, but with Tomars.
Now, would you still do that if part of the condition is your foundation must state that the reason you have that money is because you have gauges in your balls?
I mean, that's a little embarrassing, but it's kind of like, how would people not find that out?
You just don't show them your balls. Is that off the table?
Oh, I guess I never thought of it that way.
Okay, Tomar, think of this. You know those compasses that are like circles, where you rotate them to like close? You ever see those?
You mean for drawing
For drawing circles?
Yeah.
You rotate it and it like it closes in kind of like a cool like Star Trek door.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got that, right? Now, also on the back of the Vive headset, you got that thing you twist to tighten it.
Okay, yeah, the little knob.
So, imagine you have your sphincter removed, and they have this compass put in as your new sphincter, and you have to use that little dial on the back of the Vive headset to open and close your asshole.
I have to manually operate my sphincter for the rest of my life.
Yeah, but you get paid $48 a second
$48 a second, huh?
for the rest of your life.
That sounds like a lot of money, but I don't know. I don't actually know that that's worth it.
Yeah, having a like broken butthole, it would like you'd have to like replace it every like few months probably.
Yeah, at that point, I might as well just get like a colostomy bag.
You wouldn't do that for $48 a minute or a second?
A second, he said. That's
That's
good.
a lot.
That is good money.
It's pretty good.
There's few rates of pay that high, and I make that 24/7.
Yeah, for the rest of your life.
Oh boy.
That's basically unlimited money.
But you do have to literally like manually open and close your asshole with a dial, letting shit spill out. You don't even get to push it out.
These ones are always tough.
Okay,
Yeah.
wait, hold on. If I have my asshole closed and I have to shit and I go, what happens?
Let me do a little math. Hold
Nothing.
on.
You can't push. You don't have those muscles no
So
more.
are you saying, like, if I have to shit and I don't want to shit, I can just leave my asshole closed and then dump it all out at the end of the day?
Yeah, but you might get sick.
That's a risk that's worth taking.
Oh wow, that is
Probably.
really good money. That's really
How much
good
is
money.
it? What's that turn into? What is that annually?
You said it was 48 per second, right?
Yep.
So times 60, and that's per minute, and then times 60.
I
and
already
that's-
got how many seconds are in a year.
Ooh.
So I would be making 1.5 trillion. Oh, sorry. I guess
It's pretty good.
$1.5 billion a year.
That's real.
Yeah,
That's really solid.
I think I can make that work for me. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I would do the manual butthole for 1.5 trillion a year.
Now, every time you spend money, though, you have
Sorry,
to tell them.
billion, but still.
You have to tell them every time you spend money, though, that you have a crank that opens and closes your butthole, and that's where this money comes from.
No.
And Jaxie leaves you immediately.
No.
You're not thinking of the potential situations like you're trying to shit and the fucking dial breaks off and you're fucked and you can't see back there.
You could have a shit dial replacer like on staff for just such an occasion.
I was gonna say.
And if it's really that miserable, you'd probably get it after the first time.
I was gonna say, what really forces me to keep this thing too? Like, couldn't I also afford a hitman to kill the guy that's gonna hold me to this?
That's also the guy paying you, though, I would assume.
Oh, I see. So if I kill him, maybe I just put up with it long enough to just get like, I do it for like a few years, get a few billion, and then terminate the deal and have a normal
I
rectum
love we're
put back
ignoring
in.
this like this emotional moment to talk about a robotic asshole.
I bet they both have robotic assholes.
She does.
Wow.
Another Lomax.
I love how they render the eyes.
Yeah, it's good looking.
Yes. But like it's not Ratchet and Clank anymore. Now it's just Bitch and Clank. I don't want to play like I didn't pay for this.
Yeah, you did.
It's
You literally
Ratchet.
did.
It's Ratchet and
Well-
Snatch It and Clank.
On the cover it says Ratchet and Clank.
Slightly misrepresented.
You did get slightly Yeah, you got misled a little bit.
Adoring fans. Enjoying
I don't know Tomar drew this part.
lovely scenery.
How did you know?
From the shitty artwork.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding. It's actually not bad. I'm just trolling. It's just a troll.
Around, trying to ruin everything. I'm offering a bounty of 3 squillion nefarious freedom
Squillion?
to anyone who
It's
can
like
bring me
$78.
a
I know, right?
experience. Dead
I could buy you so many gumballs.
Why is this part animated like this?
What do you mean?
It looks different.
Yeah, it's a
It
little
kind of
bit
looks
strange.
like they had a storyboard and they didn't have time to animate this part, so they just used the storyboard.
I think this was intentional.
Sure.
Okay, Lyle. You can't do that, buddy.
Bless you.
Now I'm on
Thank
two
you.
nefarious hit lists.
You know why people say bless you when you sneeze?
I've heard that because your soul's about to come out and it crams it back in.
Because people are afraid your heart will turn off when you sneeze.
That Ratchet's got everything
Really?
handled
Yep.
right now.
Oh, so it's in case you die?
Yeah.
So that-
I heard it was something like people think your soul temporarily leaves your body when you sneeze.
I think
and, like,
that's actually a Simpsons thing, a Simpsons joke.
I don't know. Who can tell the difference between reality and Simpsons anymore?
That's true. Dude, so much of like 80s Simpsons like infiltrated fucking like the ethos of like playground rumors to the point where it might as well have become reality at a certain point.
Dude, this area looks phenomenal.
This area, you get something real cool in it. And it's that guy's respect.
Would you? Ratchet? Ratchet! Gary!
He's a fan.
He's the guy that was the ghost in Clank's Lemmings minigame.
I remember that.
I can't believe how good that looks.
Did you know?
Look at that.
Yeah, it's great.
Check it out. I think I still
That, look at that background.
Yeah, it's real cool.
What?
Look at it on the other screen. That's kind of
What?
more how it's supposed to look.
Ow.
A flying sniper bot? That's a new one.
Shut up.
A flying sniper bot
Shut up, Titus.
on my birthday?
They should make the next Grand Theft Auto with this engine.
Yeah, I don't know if this is the same one they used for Spider-Man.
Spider-Man?
They're both Insomniac, so I don't know if they use like the same physics engine, but I'd assume if they had one lying around.
Unpopular opinion time. I fucking hate that game.
Wait,
It is a little
which
bit like
game?
The Spider-Man game.
It's kind of a
Which
chores
one?
game.
Insomniac's one. It's boring as hell.
Oh, the one they made for the PS4, like.
Yeah, swinging around in that feels like nothing. You're doing literally nothing. It's like Assassin's Creed holding up to just run up an entire
I
building.
mean, I don't disagree. I probably played about 15 to 20 hours of that game just doing mindless crap, and it is just like another. And you don't want to do half the like mini games and crap they give you because they're not fun.
But all I wanted to do is swing around with like lots of weight. That's all I want. But like you can jump off of buildings and then hit the ground and there's no consequence. It's just sucked ass.
Is that Miles Morales one any good for the PS5? I still haven't played that.
It's about the same.
Okay.
They're games that like wouldn't be good if you weren't Spider-Man. You are Spider-Man, so maybe you could argue that makes it okay, but it's not like you're doing anything like super out of the ordinary with it.
Look, there's two categories of people, right? People who like shitty games and people who don't like shit. No, I'm kidding. There is two categories of people though, right? One where you can be content with doing nothing and the game does everything for you and you just enjoy relaxing to it, right? Or you can have ADD autism, where you really want to be doing every little thing yourself, and that's me.
I feel like a lot of people are a healthy medium.
I'm not. I definitely have fucking
when
something wrong with my brain.
When I say a lot of people, I mean myself. I like all sorts of different types of games.
When it comes to like swinging around a momentum, I want to be doing everything because that's the whole point.
No, I get that.
That's what makes the PS2 one still fun.
Yeah. No, like it's definitely like we replayed it. That's the most recently.
The combat is
I've played
ass,
it.
but it's funny like trying out all the different moves on people.
Yeah.
But the swinging feels amazing to this day because it just feels.
Yeah, it's still
like,
really fun.
But I will say the PS4 one, like all the different suits were really cool.
Yeah. There's certain things I really like about the PS4 one, but
the city looked really good.
I kind of disagree with you on the swinging thing, but I
heard
see
that
what you
once
mean.
you unlock new moves, it gets better.
I was
but
gonna
also
say, the game definitely like when you have your full move set, it's definitely more fun to move around.
But still, the PS2 one was fun from the beginning, and you're just upgrading it. Oh, look at that little guy.
You all right? That was quite the landing.
Oh, look.
It's Pank.
Yelank.
It's Schwank.
I'm Ratchet. I'm here to find, I think it was Gary's apprentice.
Gary
I need to
Brosma.
build a Dimensionator.
Oh dear.
I like how he tried to say it like he's pretending like he doesn't know to a store clerk. Like, oh, I kind of wanted to buy this this movie. It's like an erotic thing. Maybe I don't know. It's like a gift.
Maybe we could work together?
Don't touch it. Don't touch that thing.
Do not make a great partner.
How about this? If things go badly, which they won't, we go our separate ways. No questions asked. Team?
I need to wear you on my back.
You look like someone I know, so I'm gonna implicitly trust you.
You remind me of the guy from Little Nicky with tits on his head. I like you.
All right, here it is.
Here.
So yeah.
Ooh.
Travel across the mesa quickly.
So you get these.
That's fun.
And you can use these at any point in time. It's not just this level.
See, this is awesome.
This level is kind of like open worldy.
I was gonna say, now you're just in the game Destiny.
A little bit. They just wanted to give you like a big like open zone to kind of like test these out, I think.
And they thought, what better place than Destiny?
That's true.
Oh. So when you're flying around on those boots, is there any way for you to smash into shit and hurt yourself?
I don't think so.
See, that's what makes it boring. After, like, it's cool to get to places faster, but wouldn't it be cool if you could actually, like, think about what you're doing as you're doing
That's
it?
true, yeah. It would be cool if you could eat shit.
Then there'd be a reason to actually put shit everywhere so you could dodge it.
Yeah. This is kind of the big like open worldy level. Like you can do a lot here that I'm probably not gonna do. These things like you can like from just like a standing like point, you can like get on them and start going. And you can get going pretty fast, pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So you can use them to kind of like cheese jumps and shit like that, sort of like Mario Odyssey style.
There is one of our senior archivists.
Ah, yes, an archivist. Just what we wanted.
Was he who I wanted to talk to? Hey, fuckhead, are you who I want to talk to?
Can it be? A brother Lombax? You, know we're not related, right?
You know that, we can totally do stuff with each other and our babies won't turn out, you know.
I love that guy's design.
Yeah, they're neat looking, those, like, alligator dudes.
Every design has been good.
They're very cartoony, which I like.
I'll hook you up with a sweet piece of armor I dug up.
Lombax Shrine? I'll totally help.
Radical! One last thing. Shrines won't open if there are bad vibes nearby.
These guys are like the Ninja Turtles and Bebop had a baby.
Yeah, a little bit.
Ratchet, you must save them. They are our
Yeah.
only way to the
Okay, you can run into those.
That's cool.
If you run into an enemy, you can take damage.
Didn't you make a comment earlier about things getting electrocuted and going?
Yeah, I mean, this delivered.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have these fungies going out. This game gets pretty cool when there's like these big encounters like this, because it's just fucking explosions and shit everywhere. Kind of turns into a mess, but that's where it gets fun.
If I played this as a kid, it would be like the best thing in the world.
Yeah, it's definitely like I feel like if you're still impressed by video games being fun, I know that sounds bad, but like, you know, like at a point you've played so many fucking video games that it's just like, all right, you know, you start to recognize the mechanics that you see repeated over and over and over again.
That's what I'm saying.
But
The older you get, the more you notice it.
yeah,
And the more you're just like, I want to experience something new.
I still think that this does enough to where I really enjoyed this game.
Do they share weapon loadouts?
Yes, they do.
How convenient.
The official reason for that is that the sales robot can't tell you guys apart.
So the sales robot is like a multi-dimensional being?
Yeah, I think she just holds all your shit, or she's some kind of hive mind or something where like they're all
And they're
all
quantum linked
interconnected.
between timelines?
I guess.
Naturally.
It would suck if they didn't. So,
I know. I mean, I would have thought it'd be cool if you just made their play styles different and gave them separate equipment, but
you know, I kind of disagree with that. Like,
you're right.
I always,
every game that does that, it never works out. You're always like, I wish I was playing the other one right now.
Yeah, the only thing that they have different is like the wrench and the hammer. They just kind of function like very, very slightly differently. Where the wrench just kind of goes out in a straight line and the hammer goes in an arc. I actually remember Batman Arkham City. Like you play as Catwoman, and I remember there was a part where
yeah.
I remember it was like a pre-order bonus or like a special edition bonus where it was like play as Catwoman, and I was like, I didn't pre-order the game, but I remember it being sold to me as some kind of bonus that I was getting. And like every time that I was playing as Catwoman, I was like, I wish I wasn't playing as Catwoman
I'm pretty
right
sure
now.
the game starts you off as Catwoman, right?
Maybe. It does it pretty early on. I think she's pretty important to the story, too, so that game would be really fucking weird without her. But I just remember, like, hating those parts.
But we'll let Brother Gary know you rescued us.
There,
Good luck, sister.
there they go.
And Longbox.
I can't believe they're all dead.
You turned them into soup.
This is something where this zone, I kind of question. Maybe they could have done it on last-gen hardware, but you're moving a little fast. Like, this seems like a PS4 game would have had trouble, like, loading you in.
Really?
Yeah. I played this game where you were a shark called Maneater on
yeah.
the PS4. And, like, I upgraded my speed too much, and the game was just, like, not having it.
Wait, Jaxie played that on the PS5. I remember watching her, but it ran great on that.
Yeah. That was an alright game. It's fun for the first few hours, and then you're like, okay, I kind of...
Yeah, then they get you into a bit of a loop.
There, now they can all say yo 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 together.
That'd be great if you could get Mike Judge on as a guest. Just saying, just throwing that out there.
Yeah, Mike, you need to come on.
On the OneyPlays?
Yeah, just literally just so he can sit in the corner and go boing, boing.
Mike Judge is one of my heroes.
Yeah, dude, King of the Hill is... I remember thinking it was kind of boring as a kid, and now I think it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it's like legitimately one of the like best adult cartoons ever made.
It's very like... When you're a kid, you're just kind of like, these guys aren't wacky or telling jokes, but as an adult, you're like, I've met this guy. I know this fucking guy.
Is there a good way to watch that now?
King of the Hill? It was streaming on something.
I was gonna say it was on I think like Hulu for a while. I don't know what
canceled
it's
my
on
Netflix.
right now.
I'm sick of Netflix.
I've been like alternating, where I just kind of get one and then like have it for a couple months, and then once I feel like there's nothing to watch on this, I like cancel it and get another one. It's getting to be where there's way too fucking many of them. It's basically cable at this point.
Disney Plus was like already feeling like, all right, now there's a lot, and then Paramount Plus came out, or Paramount whatever, but the Paramount one came out, And I just did the trial of it so we could watch Jackass the movie too, and then I let it expire.
I actually found like Hulu has gotten like better shit than Netflix recently.
Really? My name on Hulu is Jesus, and I don't know why.
Did you do it on purpose?
Maybe a guy named Jesus just came here and logged in once, and it's not even your account.
Maybe. That's such a satisfying weapon.
Yeah. It reminds me a little bit of like the Spartan laser in Halo.
Ah, that was the most satisfying thing to get kills with.
Yeah. I think because it takes like a little while to charge, unlike the rockets, it just like feels really good when you just murder someone with it. Leave alone. Leave the cat alone.
Dude, remember to leave Brittany alone?
Yeah.
It was the best.
That guy ended up kind of being right. It's kind of the fucked up thing.
Wow, it has been like 10 years. It's still going on.
Yeah, that shit's fucking nuts. Where she's basically, like, I don't know how crazy she actually is or like what, like, but like it's really, really hard to actually get like power of attorney or like a conservatorship over like a functioning adult.
Yeah.
So the fact that they've managed to do it for so long, despite it being like this big public thing where she's like, yeah, I specifically don't want this guy running it. I remember like being like, is that guy still alive? Like 3 years ago.
You found his scary fucking porn.
He has a scary porn? I didn't even know that.
He just has very hardcore porn videos
Chris
out
Crocker's
there.
scary porn.
Would you pray to these runes, Chris?
Would you? Depends about what.
Are they facing Mecca or are they facing Jerusalem?
What are you talking about?
I'm just asking, are they facing Mecca or are they facing Jerusalem?
I mean, you're on a different planet. They're probably not facing either.
Can you prove that?
I mean, it might be rotated on its side so that they're facing up and down.
Yeah, well, there you
Okay,
go.
okay, you're facing Mecca.
That's exactly what it looks like. Thanks, Mecca. I'll be taking this.